let me change this hello world to something that you let's anybody's name here.
Adetokunbo.
Ademola US. All right, this one you. All right. So what this command is saying is put this name, put this content into that file. So let's press enter. Permission denied. All right. Permission denied means we should do sudo somewhere. Okay. So echo. Okay. Well, this is confusing. Permission denied. So when permission is denied like this, what you could do is change to the administrator instead of using the sudo. Become the administrator. He said. So we could do sudo SU. So we are no longer operating as EC2 user. We are now operating as root. And operating as root compared to operating as EC2 user, nothing can be denied us. We are the administrator. And the sign has changed from dollar to hash. All right. So if we now repeat that command now, we will no longer have permission denied because we are now in permission house. All right. If you press enter now, so that has been done. All right, now let's go and test. Let's go and test to see. We sent Adetokunbo Ademola USA to this file. Let's go and browse. How do we browse? How do we browse? Let's go and browse. So go to a browser. Whether browse with the domain name, right now you don't know about domain name, or we browse with the public IP address. That's why it's called public. It means that you can browse it and the whole world can see. So you take the public IP address, you go to your web browser and you put the public IP address, then you press enter. We expect to see the website that we have placed inside that place. And what the website is reading is Adetokunbo Ademola US. All right, the fact that it is delayed tells me that there is a connection problem. It's not able to connect to my server. Are you getting it? So let's troubleshoot. What is this protocol? What is this?
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Okay, so simply HTTP, right? Now, let us go to the server. Look at our server. And then we are trying to connect to the server. This is we started the course now. It's getting interesting. We are attempting to connect to that server using this port number, HTTP. And then if we go to the server now, let us go and check the security of that server. The security of that server, what does this say? Let's go down. Let's go. Security group, let's open it. Inbound, what does it say? It says allow SSH to come in. So let us edit inbound. We say allow only SSH, but what was trying to come in here was HTTP. Anything that was not allowed was blocked. So HTTP was trying to connect to the server, but it was blocked. So let us add the rule and say, so we add the rule now and say, anytime a protocol is trying to come into this server from HTTP, allow it. Look at it, the HTTP, allow HTTP, otherwise called port 8. From where? From anywhere. So we say 0.0.0/0. It means from anywhere, irrespective of where the traffic is coming from. As long as it is requesting to enter you through HTTP, allow it. All right. So we now say save rule. Awesome. Now that thing that was blocked earlier on, let us go back now. Let's refresh and see what I used to be. To refresh now, it's no longer blocked. It has been allowed to go into the server. And we can now see Adetokunbo Ademola. Our web page that we placed in there, the test is working also. So we have converted the server to a web server, and we have tested that it is working fine. So it is now the turn. It is what I'll do now is call the web department of this organization and say, my name is Akin, I'm the solutions architect. I have created a web server for you. The IP address of the web server is this. I have tested it is okay. Now go ahead and put the website that you have developed for this organization, for this company, onto that site. I've tested it and it works. It is not my work to develop a beautiful website and make it colorful. No, it's the web. That is the work of the website web designer people. So my own is to set up the infrastructure for them to do their work, and that I have done and I'll give them this IP address. So 2 days later, if I come and I enter the same IP address, I'm going to see beautiful website with forms, everything beautiful. But even though I was not the one who designed, I am the one who created the infrastructure for that web. All right. So this gives you a good example of what's expected of you. So every time any department within the company needs something as far as its IT, you are the person they come to say, I need a server that will do this, or my server space is finished, I need more space, or my server was supposed to do this, but it's not doing it. Or my server did it yesterday, but today it's not doing it. What do I do? You are the person who knows what resource to add, what resource to remove, what Linux command to use to manage those resources to provide the environment that they need. All right, question. Okay, so let's go back to the configuration. Okay, can you see now?
Yes, you can see yourself.
Okay, so let's clear this. So I was saying, okay, this how it was before we started the upgrade from a mail server to a web server. So from here, we just do sudo su. What does that mean? It means, sudo su means I was operating as a user, EC2 user. Now, I want to become root so that whatever command I enter, I will not be told permission denied everything should go smooth. So to do that, you do sudo su, which means change user to super user. Change the current user from root, from EC2 to root. That's the mean. And you see it like this. These are Linux commands, all right? So if you say, who am I now? Who am I? You are going to say that you are no longer EC2, you are now root. So this way, there is no need to do sudo before you enter any command. But if you were not operating as root, then you need to enter sudo before you enter any command. Okay. So that was the first thing here.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Sudo and sudo su. What's the difference?
Sudo is the name that you invoke to say this thing should go anyway, even though I'm not an administrator. Su means switch user. So su is a different command. It means switch user. So instead of saying switch user to root, if you say switch user, it understands that you want to switch to. So can you see the screen now? If I say switch user to EC2 user, all right? So the command is su. It's independent of sudo. It's not the same thing as sudo. It means switch user from root to EC2 user. So if I press enter now, I'm now operating as EC2 user. You see the difference?
Yes, sir.
So switch user, change user from whatever I am. But if I say switch user to root, they don't type that. They don't say root. Anytime you say switch user, you don't need to put root. It just means switch user to root. And in this case, it's asking you for password. You don't know password. You have nothing to do with password. So you just say sudo.
What about CD?
CD is Linux command. That's all. It means change directory. All right. So that's that. Because this is a note you are going to have. So let's follow this. So because we are now doing sudo su, then there is no need for us to do sudo here. So if we just say yum update, we are not putting sudo. You know why we're not putting sudo? Because we are already
administrator already.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the first thing we did. So because we updated the last time, it's saying there is nothing to update. Now everything is up to date. That's what it should be saying. No package map for update. So everything is up to date because we did that in a few minutes. Now the real command to make this server a web server, this is the command. Yum install httpd. Then -y is to automate the answer y. So if you copy that, like you are going to do when you have the node, Ctrl+C, just paste here by right-clicking. Once you right-click it, you just paste. That's one of the beauty of using your SSH. Okay, so yum install httpd, and anytime there's need for answer, take y. You press enter, and then to install. In this case, it's telling you it's already installed. There's nothing more to install. But remember, it took a while to install the first time when it was installed. All right. And then anytime you install a new service, in this case, we just install this new service on this server because one Linux server can run thousands of different services, and that's what you are learning. What services are available that you can install? So you'll be learning many of them. All right. So anytime you install a new service, you need to restart that service for the Linux machine to be aware that, oh, you have given me the responsibility to, okay, it's not part of my job, I'll do it.